Let's get this party started, man. The Foolish Show podcast, we on once again Friday night, representing reality music entertainment. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell so you can get that alert anytime we post something. But y'all get ready for the podcast, man. You know we're going to turn up. But like I tell y'all all the time when I come on here, if you haven't done it by now, make sure y'all go get that new mixtape by Foolish. Let the Swag Talk. Available on all platforms. Let the swag talk, y'all. Let's go. Princess checking in.
Here I go, where you at? Here I go, where you at? Here I go.
We about to turn up in a minute, y'all.
Where you at? Here I go, where you at? Here I go, where you at? Stop playing, you don't.
The live chat is wide open.
Here I go, where you at?
Let everybody know we on the air right now.
Here I go, where you at? 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 Stop playing, you don't want no smoke.
Ricky Ray checking in. Let's get this party started, man. We live right now on the Foolish Show podcast. We just getting started, y'all. Y'all ain't miss a doggone thing. We just cut on the oven. We ain't even hot yet. But y'all make sure y'all go get that new mixtape, Let the Swag Talk by Foolish, on all platforms. And you can download it for free on livemixtapes.com. So let's go, man. Let's get this party started, y'all. It's Friday. We ready to have a good time. We ain't come to play. Hope everybody had a great Friday, man. Everything going good for you. All good vibes. But we're going to turn up tonight, y'all. The live chat wide open, man. Y'all jump in.
Here I go, where you at? 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 Stop playing. You don't want no smoke, no smoke. Here I go, where you at? Here
all good vibes tonight. Let's go.
Here I go, where you at? 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 Stop playing. You don't want no smoke. Cooler than a fan, colder than a freeze.
Y'all know how we get down every other night on the Foolish Show.
Yeah, straight crash.
We gonna keep it real, but we gonna spread love at the same time. We talk about that real life stuff, man.
With them dreads in your head, enough money for everybody don't understand why you niggas wanna be, everybody wanna be tough until you 6 feet deep.
Shout out to my boy Ricky Ray, man. Check it in. Y'all make sure y'all support him. Go look him up. Follow my dog. Shout out to everybody checking in tonight, man. One time for y'all.
Hanging with the ghetto boys like rap a lot. I don't like hoes who like to talk a lot. Pushing this music like I'm trying to push weight. I need me a pound. I'm talking about the cake.
Let's get lit tonight, y'all.
Where you at? Here I go. Where you at? Here I go. Where you at?
Justin checking in.
Where you at? Here I go. Where you at?
Justin, let's turn up tonight, homie.
Stop playing. You don't.
It's Friday night.
Here I go, where you at? 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 Stop playing, you don't want no smoke.
Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man.
Here I go, all right.
Spread the word. Let everybody know we live right now, man. They can jump in the live chat and join the show. We live streaming on Facebook and YouTube right now. YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know. Join on in, man. This the People Show. But y'all know how we get down, man. I hope everybody having a great Friday right now. Hope y'all done had a good day, man. Y'all ready for the weekend. Go ahead and relax. Kick back. And let's get into some talking. Let's get into that yapping. Let's see what's really cracking tonight, y'all. But tonight we're gonna start this show off with a lot of people who know who got kids, y'all parents out there. Which one you think is better? Just spoiling your kid, giving your kid everything they want, or making them work for it? Now I understand when it's yours. Of course you want to spoil your child and give your child stuff that's gonna make the kid smile and happy. Who don't want to see their child happy? I want to see every kid happy, to be honest with you, not just if it's yours or not. But which one y'all think is the better way? Or maybe a lot of people might say it's both. Because you can raise your child a certain way. You can try to spoil them. When they're a toddler, I think it's just different ways. Sometimes you just got to start them early and make them realize that, hey, life don't work like that. I can't give you everything. I'm going to make sure you ain't got it that hard and that bad, but I can't give you everything. Y'all hit that thumbs up button right now and let everybody know we live on the air. The Foolish Show podcast is live streaming right now on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all join in right now. The live chat is always open when I'm on the air. But if you're just tuning in, what we're talking about right now is which way y'all think is better when you have a kid. Is it better to spoil them, or is it more better to make them earn everything? Some people might say both. You might can spoil your child, but still make them earn it. I get that answer. So I wonder how that goes. Because if you think about it, who don't want to spoil their child? Of course, you want your child to have a lot of good stuff. Key start checking in. But of course, you want your child to have a lot of good stuff. Of course, you want your child to be happy. But you got to always be able to teach your child a lesson. Because at the end of the day, y'all know how life works. Once you get a certain age, ain't nobody going to give you nothing. You're going to have to work for it. You don't just get things handed to you. So if you give them every single thing, they're going to go through life saying, hey, this is how life supposed to work. Because if you think about it, a lot of the spoiled kids, you see a lot of spoiled rich kids, them be the main ones that rebel. Shout out to Rain checking in. Them be the ones that rebel. Them be the ones that grow up to get in a lot of trouble because they were spoiled rotten. They had everything. So sometimes you got to be careful when you're spoiling a child. I understand it. I get it. Who don't want to spoil their kid? Who don't want their kid to be happy? And you always try to want to give them what you never had. But you got to be careful when you're doing that, because you can spoil them rotten to where they don't appreciate that. Then when they get older in life and everything is not given to them, they go nuts. They start rebelling against everything. If you notice, all the kids that were spoiled rotten and had that silver spoon, a lot of them be the ones that grew up, the ones to be the most terrible kid. They grew up to be crazy. They grew up to be on drugs, in and out of jail, but they had everything. So you got to make sure you're teaching the kids and give them something to work for. We all know that life don't work like that. You think somebody's just gonna knock on the door and say, here go opportunity. Y'all join in with y'all comments. Let's go to the live chat. Keystar says, once they get a certain age, that's when you should earn it. That's what I'm saying. Toddler age, I understand the spoiling and all that. But the older they get, now you got to give them incentives. You got to be, hey, listen, you want them Jordans? It's cool. I got you. But if you ain't bringing me back all A's or what they get now, 1s and 2s, how that go in school? If you ain't getting all A's or B's, at least, I ain't got no Jordan for you. Because if you still give it to them, they're gonna like, what does it matter? Whether I get good grades or not, mama and daddy, they gonna give it to me anyway. So you gotta teach them the right way. You gotta give them something to strive for. Ain't nothing wrong with spoiling them and giving them stuff, but make them earn it. Don't just hand it to them every single time. Now it's their birthday, Christmas, and all that. Of course, you're just gonna give them something. Of course, you want them to be happy at that moment in time. But if you know that your kid is bad and getting into trouble, and you still rewarding that, then you co-signing that. You giving them permission to do whatever. So you got to put your foot down and say, hey, I'm gonna look out for you, but you gotta do what you're supposed to do. You can't be around here making me look crazy. And at the same time, you gotta get that education and better your life. You still gonna always need some kind of education. You gotta know how to write. You gotta know how to read what somebody put in your face. Rain says, I spoil my son, but he deserves it. He makes good grades and he is intelligent. I think the upcoming is what makes the difference. Which I get that. And that's how most people probably feel. Like, of course you want to spoil your kid, but be careful when you give them everything. When you give them everything, now, what do I have to work for? What do I really have to look forward to? Like, I know I'm gonna get it anyway, whether I do bad or good or whatever. So what am I striving for? So you gotta be careful when you hand them everything on the plate. You gotta give them incentives to reach. Say, hey, you want this PS5? You know how much that PS5 costs? I'm gonna need the honor roll. I'm gonna need every dishwash. I'm gonna need the house to look spick and span. I need you to go out there and cut the yard if y'all got a house. You just can't get it like that. Because guess what? At the end of the day, ain't nobody give it to me. Your mom and daddy, I had to go out here and work for. I had to get on somebody's job or whatever I'm doing as a hustle to come up with this money to give you what you want. So give me something back. And all I'm asking for is you to do the right thing and do what you're supposed to do. Asking for good grades and stuff like that, that's something you're supposed to do. Mama Bren checking in, so y'all know what time it is. The show is official now. Anytime Mama Bren check in, we good to go. Hope everything is well over there, Mama Bren. But if y'all just tuning in, first of all, hit the thumbs up button. Don't cost a dime, not a cent, not a pence, not a nickel, not a penny, not nothing. Hit the thumbs up button. And then join in on the discussion. What we're talking about right now is which one is y'all think is better in raising a kid? Should you spoil them and give them everything they want, or should you make them earn it and work for it? So it goes both ways. Some people might say both. Hey, I spoil them, but then I make them work for it. Or some people just say, no, he got to earn or she got to earn everything with me. I don't just give it. Then you got some people that I'm just going to always give my baby what they want. Just be careful with that. Because remember, you can spoil somebody, but you can spoil them rotten. You can spoil them to a point where they think they're entitled. There ain't no entitlement out here. One thing you're entitled to do is die. But ain't nobody gonna give you nothing once you get to just a certain age. It ain't no more sympathy. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, you ain't eating. You can't pay your bills. So your job as parents is to teach them and get them ready for life. You can't keep that pacifying them off all their life anyway. You can't. Because guess what? There's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna have to let them go. You gotta let them loose in the world. If you think about animals, look at animals. Animals have their babies, the baby hatch. Animal go this way, the mom and dad them go that way, and then they gotta find their way. If they don't get eaten, they find their way till they grow to adult. As human beings, you have to install all the knowledge, all the values into them. And then after a while, you gotta sit back and let them go. Because you ain't gonna be able to keep that chain on them all their life. They gotta grow and go be adults. They gotta go experience life for themselves. So remember, be careful. Rain says no, he doesn't have to do that at all. Mama Bren says, I spoiled my grandson to a certain extent. However, I noticed my daughter was doing the same thing until I had a convo with her and advised the best thing to do is make them earn it. Right. We understand you want them to be happy, but you don't want to set them up for failure. You don't want to get him to when he's a teenager and then he's almost 17, 18, and he's going, hey, everybody ain't giving me everything no more. What happened? Now you got to prepare him for what's coming. So your job is not to take care of your child forever. It's to get him ready for life. Prepare him for the world. Teach him life lessons. Kids are kids. They should not have to earn what they deserve. That's a good statement there. Some people might disagree. Like some people might say, hey, you got to earn it. But it all depends on what you're talking about. I ain't saying you ain't nobody earning no food and all that. You gonna feed them. You ain't earning no roof because you gonna put a roof over their head. Well, all that extra stuff, you can earn it with me. Once you get to a certain age. Now, when you little, yeah, you can't keep spoiling them when they get big and in high school and all this here. But now they're gonna think that's how life's supposed to be. And then when it don't happen like that, they're gonna crash out. Because they're used to everything on their fingertips. So you got to get them ready, prepare them, let them know that in life, nothing ain't gonna come easy, nothing ain't gonna come for free. Everything comes at a cost. Even fame, price of fame come with a cost. Being rich come with a cost. Being popular, everything comes with a cost. So you got to understand, it's all right to spoil your kid, but be careful because you can be crippling them. That same kid you spoil, they probably gonna be 35, 40 years old and say, mama, please help me. Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, please, I'm coming back to stay. I want my room back. Mama. Daddy. So remember, you gotta raise them right, make them feel happy. I ain't telling nobody what to do with their child. However you want to raise them is you. All we doing is having a discussion. How y'all feel a child should, what's best in raising them? Is it spoiling them rotten because that's your baby, they get whatever they want, or you make them earn it? It all falls on you and what you believe in and how you want to raise your kid. Because at the end of the day, nobody can tell nobody how to raise their child, just like nobody can tell nobody how to spend their money and all this other stuff. That's yours. And speaking of money, let's switch gears. Speaking of money, y'all, what's the difference between being broke and being rich? And being poor. No, excuse me, being broke and being cheap. Because a lot of people take somebody being cheap as they broke. But how you know them people broke? They might be just cheap. They might just not want to spend it. Rain says this goes back to upbringing. I install independence in him. That's what's up, Rain. That's what's up. But what's the difference, y'all, between being cheap and being broke? Because a lot of people get it mixed up. A lot of people will say, oh, he broke. He don't want to buy that. He don't get this. That don't mean that person broke. They might be cheap. They might not want to. See, the thing is, who are you to tell somebody how to spend their money? You ain't out there working for it and giving it to them. And even if you give it to them, you still can't really tell nobody how to do that. Because guess what? If I give you something, if I put some money in your hands, guess who money that is now? It ain't my money no more. It's your money. So really, you can do whatever you want with, even if I gave it to you. But a lot of people get that mixed up. They would look at somebody being broke just because they cheap. Maybe that's just how they want to spend their money. Just because you want to spend your money on certain things, that's you. That don't mean everybody got to follow what you do. Everybody got different lives. You can't expect everybody to live like you. And everybody's pockets ain't the same. You might be willing to spend $200 for a nice outfit. That person over there, he might have it, but he said, nah, I'm straight. I get me a $10 pair of jeans and a $10 shirt. But you'll look at him as broke. That man might got that person might got a pocket full of money, bank account full of money. Swipe their card when they want to. They just don't want to spend it on that. Just because you want designer, just because you want this, it's same thing as different things, even phones. Everybody tell you need to go get you an iPhone. The ones that ain't got it, oh, y'all still got them Androids. Like maybe them people don't want to spend their money on no iPhone. Maybe they don't even care about it like that. Just because you care about it, don't mean everybody got to care about what you care about. So y'all confuse being cheap as being broke. Just because somebody don't do it, maybe they don't want to spend it on that. That don't mean they broke. Maybe they is broke and can't afford it. But still, some people might got it and still don't want to buy it. Rain says that's financially smart. Yeah, that's how I look at it too. People see it as cheap, but it's being smart. Only you know what your finances is. If you know you only got $500 in your bank account, then you can't be going and spending $200 in a club every night. You know you can't just be blowing money like that if you ain't got it like that. JD25 says, what some people call cheap, you should also call being smart with your money. That's what we're saying right now, JD. A lot of people look at people, oh, he broke. He ain't got on this, or he ain't driving this kind of car. That man probably got a bank account full of money. He just don't want no flashy car. Or she got a bank account full of money. She just don't want no flashy car. Maybe she like her little 2001 Honda. That's her. That's her money. That's her life. But people get it confused. Y'all mix up being broke and being cheap. Some people just cheap, but they don't mean they broke. And they have the right to be cheap or do whatever they want because they work for that. They went and got that money. You ain't gonna put in that 1 hour now time. You ain't punch in now time clock for them people if they work at somebody's job. Or if they hustle, you ain't go hustle and bust one lick for them. So y'all get it mixed up. A lot of people mix all that up and confuse being cheap and being broke. It's nah. Some people just do what they do. Some people really ain't got it. And they don't want to put on no front. Some people, y'all know what I'm talking about, all the ones that be front, like they got it and want to buy all that. You think because you wearing a certain name brand, that means you got it? You just got on them clothes. You think because you drive a Mercedes or anything else, that means you got it? It's a lot of people right now that don't got their Mercedes and Land Rovers and all that repo. Because they really ain't happy. See, I'm the type of person, man, before I try to put on the show and front like I got it, I'd rather go get it for real. I ain't gonna never tell y'all, yeah, I'm rich, y'all, I got it, I don't care this and that. No, I ain't put on no front for y'all. I'm an average Joe, just like y'all. That's how I look at myself. Either way it go, whether I got it or not, I'm still an average person. Money don't make me no better or above anyone. JD25 says, people might call me cheap because I'm not flashy. I focus mostly on necessities first. Because that's the way you know how it goes, JD. But everybody don't live like that. But you got the right mind frame, because if you really don't need it, like, do you really need that? Like, you might like jewelry, but do you really need it? If you can't afford it, don't go broke for it. You might like that car. That car might look cool to you and all that, but you know you can't afford that $750 a month. You know you can't afford that $800 a month. You know it. Rain says, to each his own. It's called being financially smart. I agree. So y'all call it being cheap. I call it being smart. And people smart with their money. Because at the end of the day, when you keep spending, if you ain't got nothing really coming in, you're going to go broke. One thing I learned too, y'all, and I learned this the hard way. I got a big heart. I try to always give. All my life, I always gave. I always put myself last, and I gave, and I still do. And that's how you're supposed to do. But sometimes people have to realize, like, everybody can't save everybody. You know what I mean? You can't. What I realized, you can't please everybody. You can't be everybody's crutch. You're only one person. And if you try to please everybody and try to help everybody, then you ain't gonna have nothing. You're gonna be dead broke trying to help everybody else out. You're gonna put yourself in the hole. Now, if I got it, hey, I'm helping whoever. But if I really don't have it, I can't help you. But I used to always put myself last because I always wanted to help and look out for other people. But people have to understand, man, sometimes everybody ain't got it. That don't mean they don't like you. That don't mean they turned on you. They just really ain't got it to help you. So what we gotta understand is nobody owe you nothing. Ain't nobody in this world owe you anything. We all in the same situation. We all living on earth. We all gotta pay the same bills. They ain't letting me live for free. I can't walk in the grocery store and just grab my grocery and walk out. I can't just go to them people and say, hey, I want to live in this building right here. That ain't how life goes. So the sooner we realize that, the better. And realize that nobody don't owe you nothing. People walk around like somebody owe you something. What somebody owe you? Unless you don't let them, you don't loan them money. And even when you're doing for somebody, don't always expect something back. Sometimes you gotta do stuff from the heart. You can't be one of those people that, yeah, man, I did this. Yeah, man, don't forget that I gave you that. And I did something. Just show love. Now, if they slimy and don't appreciate it, that's on them. You know what to do next time. You know who to help next time. But you did your good deed. Some people ain't appreciative, man. Some people don't have a heart. Everybody for self. But I realize now, in the world we live in, everybody's for self. It ain't about nobody else. It ain't about no us. It ain't no we. It's me. Everybody's me. Rain says, I help who I know will help me, who often find out the hard way that nobody gonna look out the way you would. Of course. One thing I learned too, the love you give, most of the time ain't gonna never come back. You'll be waiting forever for it to come back. If you got a big heart and you always give, most of the time that all that love don't come back. Ricky Ray says it ain't, man. But y'all remember, man, sometimes when you do something, when you show love, show love. Don't always expect something back. Because that means you ain't doing it for the right reasons. If you just helping somebody so you can throw it in their face or to have this badge of honor, why are you doing it? If you ain't really doing it from the heart. If it ain't sincere. If you always look for something back. Now, we know when somebody want to borrow some money and all that, some people might need their money back. I get all that. But I'm saying is sometimes when you do something for somebody, don't always expect something back. Because a lot of people, they always expect something back. They don't just do it to do it. They don't just show love just to show love no more. It's always what you can benefit from. See, that's why I'm trying to get people out this mind frame of this me, I concept all the time. What happened to we? Why it always just you? Is you the only one on this earth? Or are we the only ones on this planet? It's millions of people out here. We ain't the only ones out here. So everything can't just be about you. It takes people to make up a society, y'all. We're not walking around here solo dolo. This ain't Adam and Eve days. Adam and Eve, they were the only ones then. Now we got people everywhere from different cultures, different flavors. But we can't always expect things back in return all the time. That ain't real love. You doing it just to have something on somebody, to have something to talk about. You ain't doing that at your heart. You want to bring it up later when they make you mad. Yo, you be telling your dog, but I gave you that $100 last year. You ain't never give it back to me. Man, I remember I helped you when you had a flat tire. I remember when I gave you a ride to work. They hold on to every little thing. That's how you know it ain't come from the heart. You don't held on, waiting for the right time to let it out. You want to throw it in that person's face. That ain't true love. You ain't do it for the right reasons. But see, ain't nobody gonna show love no more. That's what we living in now, y'all. Ain't nobody showing love. Showing love how? Well, they ain't getting nothing out of it. If they ain't benefiting, they gotta benefit some kind of way. They gotta get something. They gotta get some kind of piece of that pie. They gotta taste something. Ain't nobody doing that for nothing no more, y'all. And that's what we gotta go back. See, I missed them days with grandma. I keep telling y'all that. Grandma and all of them was ill. They can walk in each other's house. They gonna knock on the door. Sally, man, you got some sugar? Yeah, how much you need? Sally, man, you got some soap? Yeah, I got an extra bar. You need it? Knock on somebody's door now and ask them for something. I dare you to go knock on your neighbor's door and say, can I have some bleach? Or can I have some washing powders? I dare you. And see if you get an answer, or the door don't get slammed in your face, or you get cussed out. See, I missed them grandma them days when grandma and all of them was here. See, when them days here, everybody was a community, everybody was showing love, everybody was a big family. Because you're gonna get your behind whoop, everybody gonna whoop you. If they see you down the street, doing something wrong, Sarah gonna get you, Lee gonna get you, Miss Ann gonna get you. Then when you get home, your mama and daddy and all of them gonna get you. You're gonna get by 3-4 whooping before you can get in the door. Then mama and them still gonna get you. Now let somebody touch our child. Where she at? I'm gonna beat that B.A. I'm gonna beat her behind. You don't touch my baby. You don't talk to my baby like that. Y'all gonna go fight the people. See, grandma them back in the day, they already know what time it is. If them people whoop them from behind, they know that you did something wrong. Now, if somebody bother you for no reason, that's a different story. But most of the time, you done did something wrong. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. We ain't living in them days no more. When grandma and all of them was here, you can go knock on the door and say, hey, Sally Lee, you got anything extra in your refrigerator? We ain't got nothing. Let me go check. Go knock on somebody's door and ask them what's up to eat. You might get shot or get the police called on you. So those are just some examples of trying to tell y'all that what kind of world we live in now. And we can't let greed take over. And that's what we're doing. Everybody greedy. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody want to be up here. Ain't no more average people no more. The internet got it where everybody want to be a celebrity. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be popping. What happened to the regular people? Everybody gone? Even dudes. I don't see no more regular dudes no more. Everybody got to be a rapper, a comedian, a killer, a dope boy, something. Ain't nobody regular no more. What happened to the normal people? Everybody gone, y'all? Talk to me. They extinct? Females. Everybody's a model. Everybody can rap. Everybody can sing. Everybody on OnlyFans. Ain't no more regular people no more. Social media has got everybody chasing clout so bad that everybody wants to be more than what they are. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be something in life. But it's how you take it. You can't let certain things consume you. Because y'all have to face this reality. We all want enough money to be straight. You all want to be living comfortable. A lot of y'all want to be, I get it. But I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody ain't gonna make 100,000 a year. Everybody's not gonna have that big house. Everybody is not gonna be able to just travel the world and go where they want anytime they please. That's a reality that we don't never face. Because everybody wants to be more than what they are. Nobody is comfortable in just living and being grateful for what you have. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting more, as long as you're working towards it and you striving. But nobody believes now that it's cool to be who you are. Everybody wants to be more. And social media has a lot to play on that because the image that people want to portray. Most of them dudes want to portray the tough guy, and most women want to be models and strippers and all this other stuff. Nobody wants to be who they are no more. It's like everybody's ashamed of who they are. They want to be more. Everybody want the clout. Everybody want the status. I want to know what happened to the regular people. Any more regular people out there? Y'all check in right now if y'all know any regular people. I'm looking for some regular people. I don't want no celebrity. I don't want none of that. I want a regular person. Where are the regular people at? The regular average Joe, the regular average woman who wake up every day and she like being just regular and normal. She ain't trying to be on every cover of a magazine. She ain't trying to get every dude eyeball. She don't care about getting 100,000 followers. Where's the regular people at? Where the regular dudes at that ain't out here just chasing clout? Are they existing anymore? Or we all famous? Are we all rich and famous? Everybody doing music. Everybody superstars. Everybody is a drug dealer, a gangbanger. Everybody's the tough guy. Ain't no more regular, just regular average shows no more. JD25 says, I never tried to fit in or be a part of a crowd, even back when I was in high school. Me either, JD. I always been a leader. I never followed nothing. I ain't never followed nobody. I was in nobody clique. I was in nobody gang. I had my own mind. Ain't nobody gonna make me follow them. I ain't doing what you doing, cuz, especially if it's something crazy. See, a lot of people fell for peer pressure. Peer pressure ain't get me. You think I'm gonna go do something crazy and I'm gonna get my behind whooped by Miss Minnie at the house? I ain't getting no behind whooping for you, cuz, when I know my mama knows what to do. You wanna go break in the house, you go ahead, cuz. If I see you tomorrow, you can tell me the story. If nothing don't happen to you. You wanna break in that car, you go ahead, cuz, but I'm going home. Cause Miss Minnie them ain't finna get me. So I was never the one to follow nobody nowhere unless it's something good. I'll follow you to the bank. If you got a bank idea, you got something we can make something happen, let's go. I'll follow you there. JD25 says, not just even high school, before that, middle school and grade school. Yeah, it's just because you had your own way of thinking, JD. Everybody ain't got that. Why you think stuff go viral and everything be trending and you see different things trending on TikTok and everything? Why you think whatever popular dance and phrase go to start trending? Because nobody ain't got their own mind. Everybody's going to follow what everybody else is doing. So if you see 100 people doing it, you see 1,000 people doing it. If 1,000 people doing the wiggle, then everybody else gonna make a video doing the wiggle. Because there ain't no more leaders no more. Everybody's just gonna follow what the next person do. That's all it is. And they used to say back in the day, monkey see, monkey do. You following the crowd. Ain't nobody doing no own thing. See, I was never like that. JD, like you said, even back in school, when everybody was breaking their necks and going broke and skipping school to go to be the first one to get the new J's so they can wear them the next day, while they wearing Jordans and all that, I was wearing Forces. I was wearing Reebok Classics. When everybody was wearing Tommy and Nautica and all that, I was wearing Polo. I ain't never want to be like everybody else. That's not being unique. Being unique is being you. Have your own flavor, your own style, your own swag. That's being unique. Like, Anybody can follow something, but it's different than being you. And this is what a lot of people are a victim of now. I don't see no more regular people no more. Everybody now is more than what he is. Every dude is a killer, a tough guy, game banger. Every chick is a stripper, a dancer, a model, a singer, a rapper. Ain't no more regular mothers no more sitting in homes no more, y'all. Gonna let the internet tell it. We living in a whole new era. Whole new era, y'all. Let's switch gears to the last topic. Let me take a sip. So we're in 2023 now, y'all. That's the year, right? I want to know what y'all think should have been invented by now. What y'all think that we should have now? Because when you thought, imagine when you was in 2000, how you thought it was going to be in 2023? See, I thought by now that cars would be flying. Everybody will have a robot around their house doing their chores and all that, like the Jetsons and all of them. But if you think about it, it's not really like that. So what y'all think should have been made by now, or how technology should have been? JD say flying cars, laughing my AR. I'm telling you, what y'all think should have been here? We in 2023 now. I think we should have robots by now that just clean up your house, flying cars, even like tires on your car. Y'all think about this. Why are we still catching flat tires? Y'all ever thought about that? It's 2023. You mean tell me y'all can't make no tires that can't go flat no more, that can run over whatever and don't get penetrated and the air don't go out of it? No nail can't get it or nothing. But see, they'll put them tire people out of business, so of course they're not gonna want that. But we in 2023. JD said robots that can cook and clean. Think about it, y'all. Think about when you were here in 2000 and you were like, man, I wonder how it's gonna be in 2020 something, in 2030 this thing. We here in 2023. It's a lot of things I still don't. It's still a lot of stuff out, but I thought cars would have just been flying everywhere by now, and we'd have been riding in cars that the tires never go flat. Like, we still driving cars that got gas. You know how long we've been doing that? Even though I think they say by 2040 or 50, or one of them years, they trying to make everything electric. And ain't gonna be no more gas cars and all that. But we in 2023. I think it's a lot of stuff that should have still been here by now. Think about it, y'all. What y'all think should have been here, or should have been invented, or should have been more easier? Like, why are we still getting flat tires? Why is glass still breaking? It should be unbreakable glass. There should be a lot of stuff that been made by now. Because when you thought 2023, you like, man, how the world gonna be? Man, we probably gonna be doing this, and everybody gonna, like, now we doing this, which is a change. Like, I'm talking to y'all live right now. On a podcast show that anybody around the world can tune in and y'all can join and talk to me. Like, I get that. It's a lot of stuff that we got in front of our face. JD25 says indestructible phones that can't break by dropping in the ground or in water. Exactly. Like, we got all this technology with these phones, but you still can crack the screen. Or they still have a glitch in it and something happened and stop working. How we ain't got unbreakable phones yet? But we got to remember, JD, you messing up the economy then. Because if nothing breaks, then why or who is going to make money? They ain't going to make no money. So they need y'all phones to break so you go keep buying more and more. They need you to get a flat tire because they need you to keep going buying more tires. See, that's the trick of the trade, y'all. That's why a lot of stuff ain't here, because they got to keep Y'all want it. It's no, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Think about this. Even your health. Do y'all really think that the government and everybody else wants y'all to be healthy and happy? Think about it now. Do you think the government want, if everybody around here with good health and good spirit and walk around, then why the hell would we need a pharmacy, doctors, hospitals? Think about that. You wouldn't even need them. So they want you to get sick. They want you to have to go get medicine. How you think the pharmacy and all these pharmaceutical companies can prosper? You think they don't want you to get sick? They want you to get sick. Because there wouldn't be no doctors, no nurses, no hospitals, no ambulance. All this wouldn't be making all these thousands and millions of dollars. At the end of the day, y'all got to understand, everything goes back to that almighty dollar. It ain't about your life. It ain't about your well-being. It's all about a dollar. Remember that. Let's go back to the live chat. JD25 says, just like they need us to be sick, sometimes we can go to the doctor and hospital. I was just explaining it, JD. You think they want you to be okay? Why they want you to be okay? They ain't gonna make no money. Doctors ain't gonna be able to drive around them Porsches and all that. The hospitals won't get millions of dollars. Do y'all realize how much it costs to ride an ambulance? Google it. I bet you it ain't $5. I bet you it ain't like Uber or Lyft. It's in the thousands. Just for them to take you and try to help you save your life or whatever your emergency is. Thousands of dollars for an ambulance ride. It's all about economy and money, man. It's all a game. Everything goes back to that almighty dollar. Not about you, not about your well-being of you, your kids, or anybody else you know on this earth. It's all about the dollar. So that's why a lot of stuff ain't invented to this day. Like, why they gonna invent stuff like that when they know they ain't gonna make no money no more? You think they gonna make a shot that everybody can never get sick off? If they give y'all a shot when nobody can get sick no more, then a lot of things going out of business. They ain't finna do that. Y'all gotta even think about this COVID situation. Do you realize how many people and how many companies became billionaires and millionaires off the COVID? How much y'all think them people don't make? The people that make Lysol and wipes and stuff that kill germs and masks. How many of them masks people don't make? Think about it now. All them people that produce all these different masks, you don't think they don't make millions of dollars these last 2-3 years? You don't think the ones that coming up with it, they make you go get them shots? You don't think the people that came up with that done came up on millions of dollars? It's a lot of money done been made even through the tragedy. You don't think the funeral homes were booming? They had so many bodies that they didn't have nowhere to put them. Think about it. And like JD25 said in this comment, money is valued over human life, which is wild. It's crazy. People don't care about y'all. They show you that all the time. Y'all really think the hospitals care if you live or die? At the end of the day, you're still gonna get paid. When you go have them procedures done, you think they're doing it for free? Go look at your medical bills. And you tell me what it say. Do it say zero on there? You might see a lot of zeros, but they ain't gonna just say zero. By that, y'all gotta understand what we living in. It's a selfish world we living in. Everyone is for self. And everything is run by the dollar. Why y'all think they say money is the root of all evil? Because money would take people's mind off whatever. And it's just about that. It ain't about the next person. It ain't about God. It ain't about nothing. It's about this bread. But they keep forgetting, y'all, how much money gonna help you? If you in the hospital, you on that ventilator, and they say you got an hour or two to breathe and live. You got a day or two to live. Is it really gonna matter how much balance your bank account say? Or when you gone and it doesn't happen, and your spirit done left your body's in the casket, and the pallbearers, and they have your funeral, and we go down in the dirt. Your money just gonna matter to the ones here. They might fight for it and steal it or whatever they're gonna do, spend it, but it can't do nothing for you. So there's only but so much money can do. It's not gonna help you if you're on your deathbed or when you're dead and gone. But everybody value over everything. They value over money, and they base everything on money that we live in now. It's not about love no more. They will let you get sick and die if you ain't got money. If you ain't got the proper insurance, you think they really gonna look out for you? You think somebody just gonna knock on your door and say, "Hey, I heard you ain't got nothing to eat. Here you go. I just want to give you this check. Or I just want to hand you these couple of $100. It don't work like that, man. Nobody ain't caring like that. No, they refrigerator full, they belly full. Why would they care about yours? For what? That's their mentality. And that's the world we live in. So we got to remember, y'all. Think about the next person, but sometimes you just got to think about life in general, man. Take life for what you see. You got to remember, we all in this together. Everybody came from a struggle. You might be struggling right now. So why not embrace the struggle, but have each other back? It's not about stunting on each other. Ain't nobody better than each other because you got this type of car or you got this type of money in your bank account. We all still regular human beings, man. All that is just extras. Them just toys. That's it. We all in this together. We all in the same struggle. Then COVID show y'all that. Then COVID make everybody sick. Did COVID just only hit black people? Did COVID only hit white people? Did COVID only hit the Italians? It hit everywhere. That go to show y'all we all in this together. If another tragedy come, another storm come right now, y'all, and hit us, and the storm come, we all getting hit by the storm. So at the end of the day, we all in this fight together. It ain't just no me, I, it's we. So that's why we gotta stand tall, man, and make sure you show people love, man. Don't wait till the last day. You know, everybody always wait till the last days, or you wait till somebody gets sick and be like, man, Tony was a good guy. Man, Tony did everything he can, man, for his kids, man. Ever since I met him, man, he was a good dude. You saying all that now when the man on his deathbed or dead and gone. But when the man was here, you would never tell him that. Or Crystal, man, Crystal, I always looked up to her. She carried herself a certain way, and the way kind of mother she was, and this and that. See, everybody gonna talk good and high mighty when you dead and gone, but they ain't gonna tell it to your face. I don't know why everybody's scared to give people their flowers to their face. It's all right to uplift somebody and tell them something good while they here. Soon as there's something happen, you might want to tell the truth then. Yeah, he was a good guy, and you know, I wish I could have told him this and said this to him. And don't let that point come, man. Take the time out right now to acknowledge the ones you love and show them love. Give them some flowers. Don't wait till one of y'all dead and gone on y'all deathbed. Show them now. See, that's the problem with us. We always wait till something happens. Something bad gotta happen for you to wake up. Something, it always gotta hit home for to shake everybody up. Sometimes you gotta look, you can't look outside your window and see how life works. It always gotta come in your living room. Sometimes you gotta look and see and observe. Why it always gotta hit home for people to understand? Rain says, I do every day. Yeah, you gotta value your life, man. But at the same time, understand that you're not gonna be here forever. So what purpose are you serving? Like I tell everybody, man, I say on my shows, you either in this world to help it, or you here to help, to hurt. You're here to do good or you're here to do bad? What you here to do? What is your purpose? What's going to be your purpose that you serve? Because a lot of people just here and lost, wasting their time. Some people giving all the jails and prisons all their time. You think I got time to be giving them people? I could be dead and gone tomorrow. I don't want to sit in there for not one day. I don't care if they say I can get out in 2 hours. I don't want to be there. I got better stuff I can do. Like, you should value your time more because you ain't got forever. We on the clock, y'all. We ticking. You gonna be here forever. So why play with your life and why play with time? You ain't gonna get no email when it's time to go. Ain't nobody gonna text you. God ain't gonna text you and say, hey, next week I'm coming. That's it. You ain't gonna be on that earth no more. Prepare. It's gonna come when you least expect. So we gotta understand that you ain't gonna live forever. That's why you gotta be careful what you do, how you do it, how you live your life. Can't nobody tell nobody how to live, right? You grown. But I keep telling y'all, remember, everything comes with consequences. You don't just do it just to do it. You're like, yeah, you can go pick up that gun and shoot somebody, but 9 times out of 10, you might get killed or you going to prison. Nobody can really stop you from doing it. But remember, every action is going to have a consequence. You got to be willing to accept whatever going to come with it. So if you want to live life like, hey, whatever, I'm going to do whatever. I don't care. This is my life. I do what I want. Cool. But if you're out here doing all that crazy stuff, remember, everything has a consequence. Don't think you ain't going to have to pay for it in some form or fashion. Because you are. You're going to have to answer to something. Everybody think they can, yeah, I'm grown. I do what I want to do. You must tell me how to live. Yeah, you're right about that. If you're out here doing crazy stuff, somebody going to tell you something. Them folks with that gun and badge going to tell you what to do. Because if you don't listen, what you think going to happen? You're going to either get beat up or shot. So you're going to listen to somebody. I'm sorry. And another thing, man, be able to listen to people. And sometimes people try to tell you things or tell you stuff that they done been through and all that. Don't be the people that always think you know everything. I don't want to hear that. I know that. I don't care how old you is, too. Some people think if they get a certain age, nobody can tell them that. Your age ain't got nothing to do with it. Nobody on this earth know everything. Sometimes it's all right to listen to somebody. You don't know it all. Everybody walk around like they know everything. You don't. Be able to listen to other people. Not saying that people can tell you what to do, but you can listen. Ain't never been a crime to listen to somebody. Listen to what somebody's telling you. You don't know whatever they've been through, you might can learn from that. It's always about learning. That's why I like to bring guests on here. Let them speak on their life and whatever they got going on, because I don't know, somebody in the world probably done been there or going through that and can relate. You don't know what people can relate to. That's why it's all right to get on here and type your comments and share things, because you got people that's going to agree or they might disagree, but at the same time, you putting it out there. And it's all right to have a discussion. It's all right to talk. Everybody take having a talk and a discussion as arguing and all. You ain't arguing, even if you don't agree. Everybody ain't agree on everything. It's cool. But we got to learn how to respect everybody and each other's opinion. Everybody got the right to say and believe what they want. I can get on here right now and say, I can't stand Coca-Cola. I hate it. It tastes disgusting. There's going to be millions of people say, you crazy. I like Coke. Coke is delicious, this and that. I can't get mad at the people because they don't like Coca-Cola. I got to respect that. Everybody don't like the same thing. And this is what we got to do with each other's opinions. Everybody take everything as an argument. Or you get mad when people don't agree with you. Everybody ain't going to always agree with everything you got to say. Cool, let them have their opinion, you have yours. Respect each other's opinion, and we can go a long way. But we want to turn everything into an argument and a debate all the time. We just, hey, that's what you believe. This is what I believe. Let's keep it moving. It don't be no more, ain't nothing major. Ain't nothing bigger than that. Especially as adults. Adults should be able to sit down and have a conversation, man, and talk. But y'all know them days over. Ain't nobody talking that now. They grabbing guns, they shooting. They threaten, they're gonna send you threats and tell you what they're gonna do to you and all that. I'm not sitting down and talking no more and talk and work things out and shake hands and dap it up. Everything got to be the tough guy stuff, but every woman got to show that she bite back. Like I was saying earlier, I'm trying to find the regular people. Y'all find some, y'all bring them this way. Y'all send them to the Foolish Show. Y'all know any regular average Joe, tell them I said what's up. Because everybody I see now is always more than what they is. Now you got to be proud of what you are. You got to be proud of what you're doing. You got to be proud of what you see. When you wake up in the morning, you get in that mirror, you got to be proud of that. If you don't love you, then how you want other people to love you? You don't even love you. You got to love yourself first. Self-love is the best love. You got to love yourself. And love your flaws also. Like, you might have a big nose, big chin, small eyes, small boobs, but they're yours. So love them. Now, it's not all about what we see on the outside. All that's eye candy. And guess what? Y'all know how some candy works, right? The outside could be sweet. But when you get to that middle, you're real sour. And that's what a lot of people got. A lot of sour hearts. It's a lot of bitterness in here. They might look sweet on the outside. You might like all that what you see. Ooh, he fine. Ooh, she's so sexy. When you take the wrap off and you start getting in the middle, you're gonna spit that candy out. Yeah, it's disgusting. So don't always get caught up in what you see on the outside. The outside can fool you. You can go buy a house and the house looks so pretty and it got flowers in the yard and it's painted nice, brand new door. Then you go inside to take a tour and the ceiling fan hanging down, the tile broke, refrigerator old, smell like mold and mildew. That's why you don't get caught up all the time for what you see on the outside. Rain says, yep, self-love. Yeah, you don't get caught up on what you see on the outside, man. Because the outside can fool you. Everything look good on the outside and inside could just be messed up. And that's how some of these people is. You look at this person, you be attracted to them for what you see. But then when you find out what kind of person you is, you like, this person ain't right. So don't let that fool you. Judge a person by their character and their heart. Try to see the goodness in people. I'm going to say that again because a lot of people let that go over their head. Find the goodness in people. You know why I said that? Because it's easy for us to find bad stuff in people. I say something, hey, man, that dude right there, he this. Man, that dude right there is that. Find some good stuff to say about somebody. It's easy to say something negative. But find the good in somebody. That's why I say we live in a society now, man, where you got to be all right. It's all right to lift somebody. It's all right to give somebody a compliment. You don't have to be mad and bitter and jealous of nobody. Everybody want to live in competition. We got to start competing. What are we competing for? It don't make sense. Because you got to be happy and live your own life. Life ain't a competition. You're not here to say, hey, I'm put you with other human beings and we all gonna get together, we're gonna compete. Supposed to be here to love each other. We gotta embrace each other and to love each other. It ain't about competing. Who's better, who's not, who got this, who got that. My kid's better than yours, my kid's prettier. My kids got their daddy, yours don't. Like, none of that stuff makes any sense. Because it's easy to spread rumors and talk about somebody and put people business out there. But my thing is, like, I keep telling people this. They always want to air somebody else's dirt out, but they ain't gonna never tell their own stuff. Tell me what you got going on. You want to tell me what Larry them doing and Christina and all them, what you doing? You can't tell me you walk around here a saint and you perfect. You can't tell me that lie. They're easy to try to air somebody else out. Tell your dirt. Reveal your secrets. See, everybody got skeletons in their closet. It's just maybe some people don't know about it. So it's easy to talk about somebody, beat somebody down, kick them down when they're down. The hard part is to lift somebody up. Give them a helping hand. Compliment them. Find something good to say. But we live in a world now, man, where everybody for self. We kick people when they down. We don't care about what happens to nobody. And we wonder why the society is messed up. And look at all the destruction around us. And the sad part is the kids and the youth, they follow the same path. If you ever notice in kids have so much anger in them. And I be thinking in my mind, what the hell are you mad about? You just got here. You just been here 10, 15 years. And you walk around with all this anger, you mad. For what? You ain't even get your feet wet yet. Then you out here crashing out and going head first and be dead before you even 20. Y'all realize that? Most of these teenagers don't even make it to 17, 18 no more. See, we take it for granted. You don't live to become an adult if you're an adult. You realize a lot of people ain't gonna get to that. Most of the youth ain't getting there. These kids got so much anger in them and they bringing guns and shooting each other. They think it's all about sliding and riding and killing. There ain't gonna be no more kids, y'all. Y'all gotta think about this. Ain't gonna be no more us. If we don't sit and think about this stuff, where is it gonna lead us? Even entertainers, even rappers. The rappers and all that don't start. Who's gonna be here to make music? Nobody gonna be rapping no more. Everybody gonna be dead. It's gonna be rest in peace, everybody. We gotta get out this mentality, or we're gonna be extinct. Ain't gonna be no more the hood. Ain't gonna be the projects. Ain't gonna be the ghetto. But the ghetto gonna wipe itself out. We gonna kill everybody off. Ain't gonna be nobody here to rap and sing songs where you can sing and shake your behind to, because all of them gonna be dead. If everybody don't get out this mentality. So it's a wake-up call, man. Time to wake up. God, I want to see everybody shine. I want everybody to be good. I don't want nothing to happen to none of y'all out there. Nobody. I don't want to see your child. I don't want no mother to have to cry and fall out because she don't lost her baby for some violence or at the wrong place at the wrong time. If it happened from something natural like a disease or they died in their sleep, okay. But I don't understand how people can have a heart. And I'm talking to most of these dudes out here. How you got a heart to pull that trigger? If you see a kid anywhere in the area, how can you shoot anything? I don't care how bad you hate that person. How could you get your mind to release and press that button when you know it's kids around, when you know it's women around, when somebody's mama is over there? How can you shoot in crowds of people, innocent people that ain't do nothing to you? That's heartless. You don't have a heart. So if they get you and they lock you up and they throw the key, I ain't got no sympathy. I ain't finna say free Mike. No, lock Mike ass up, throw the key away. Mike ain't give a damn about the kids. Mike killing innocent people. Send Mike ass to prison and let his ass sit. Don't let him out. I don't got sympathy for stuff like that, because if you ain't got no heart of compassion, it ain't no damn free no Mike. Mike don't care about his freedom. Mike want to kill people. So it's places that he can go there. You want to kill people, it's places they send you for that. I don't got no sympathy for stuff like that. Because we got to understand, man, you got to be accountable for what you're doing. Can't be right here just doing what you want to do, and then when something happens, see, everybody's a tough guy. Everybody tough when they doing it, and then when y'all ever watch them interrogations? When they catch them and they put them in that room, and the room be about 20 degrees, 15 degrees freezing, and the boys be in there, and they go to Rocky. Man, I just want to go home, man. I just want to go home. I just want to go home, man. I ain't do it, man. Nah, bro, when you was out here, you was saying, man, I don't see no nigga, dog. I'll kill anybody. You try. What happened to all that, bro? When the police got you in there, that's what I want to see. I want to see you. I don't care. I'm going to slide. I don't see them nigga. I'll kill him. Y'all know me. I'm going to step. I don't want to see you in there. Man, I want to go home, man. Man, let me call my mama, man. I want to see that, bro. I want to see the tough guy. Where the tough guy stuff at? See, you tough when you're doing all that crazy stuff. Then when it's time to face the consequences, now you want to baby up. You want to turn into a baby. Now it's mama. Now it's, I got to see my kids. My kids ain't going to have no daddy. You know that when you was damn shooting people. You got to think before you do stuff, man. Don't crash out for nothing. Don't throw your life away for nothing. When you know you got people out here that need you. You know you got kids that need you in their life. You know your mama don't want to go through that pain. Make better decisions. I don't know too many tough guys that live that long. All the tough guys I know, they got a tombstone. Or they got a number in the back of their outfit. That's where all the tough guys go. It's not about being tough, y'all. It's about being smart. It's about surviving. If you want to see 60, 70, 80, 50, 40, the only way you're going to do that is being smart. You be out here living like you don't got no regards and care, you're not going to make it to 21. Go look at the stats. Go look at the murder rates. The teenagers got all this anger now. If y'all look at all the crazy stuff that's going on, it's mostly teenagers. When that Parkland shooting, that was a teenager. Pop Smoke them got killed. Teenagers did that. Sean Taylor got killed. Teenagers did that. Y'all don't see this? These teenagers walk around with all this anger and don't care, and they throwing their life away. They ain't even got a kid yet. They don't know how it feels to have a real woman. They ain't never traveled, seen nowhere. Just threw their life away. At an early age, we losing them. So I don't know what it's gonna take for everybody to wake up. But y'all want all y'all babies to be gone, locked up, and dead? Then everybody gonna say we should have stopped this and we should have stopped that. Gotta try to save them babies, man. And the only way we're gonna do it, we gotta keep spreading love. And you gotta set the example. You gotta do it in your household. Guide them the right way, teach them right from wrong. Let them be good human beings, man. Bring positivity into this world. Not negativity, not no craziness. That ain't gonna, it's not gonna ever get you nowhere. You're not gonna go to the top with that mentality. Even if you get it for a little bit, your mentality is gonna make you crash right back down. You gotta have the right mind frame when you live in life, y'all. And like I said, I want to see everybody out there eating. I want to see all y'all successful. I want to see y'all kids grow. But at this rate, y'all, I'm sorry to say, y'all, but I don't know how long we got. I don't know how long your kids got. You can let your kids go to a party and the party might get shot up and your baby ain't coming back home that night. They might say, Mom, I ain't gonna I just want to go to this bowling alley and we going bowling. They shoot at bowling alleys. It ain't nothing safe no more. Ain't no guarantee when they leave, they coming back home. I know that's always been around because, you know, crazy stuff always been here. Kids been getting kidnapped and everything else and did crazy stuff over the years. But in the 2000s, everything just, the crime rate and the murder rate just shot up. Because that's all these kids seeing and hearing is, I'm gonna kill you, slide on this, shoot that up, shoot, do. So they're gonna follow along what they hear and see. So we got to set the examples and let them know, man, hey, look here, bro. Go sit down somewhere. Find your way to make some money. I don't care if you got to start a business or get on somebody's job, whatever you got to do, bro. Stay out the way. Have you some babies. Make you a family and live your life. That's what we got to install in them. Not, hey, go throw your life away, dog. Somebody try you, shoot them, dog. You know what? Go join the game, dog. There's some good stuff going to happen in the game. Go ahead, dog. That ain't the way we got to guide them, y'all. We got to guide them and push them towards that right path where they could be able to try to make it. Ain't no guarantee. No guarantee they gonna see an old age, but you can try to install that love and values and wisdom in them. That's something that can take you very far. If you got values and love in your heart, that'll take you places. All the nonsense, that ain't gonna take you nowhere. So my thing is, let's save the babies, man. Let's save this next generation. I be passionate about stuff like this, man, because I'm sick and tired. It really pisses me off that people still got this mentality and they have no regard for life. You let people make you that mad that you just want to kill somebody. And you think that make you tough? That make you cool? You're a coward. You let the emotions get the best of you. We gotta learn how to walk away from things, y'all. Some things ain't that serious. But we had a great show tonight. Of course, Friday night. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about what's the difference between being cheap and being broke. We spoke on raising kids. Is it the right way to just spoil them and give them everything? Or do you really make them earn it? So there's a lot of things we touched on tonight. You can go back and rewatch the podcast on YouTube. Leave your comments. Y'all get ready for the weekend, man. I want y'all to stay safe. I'll be back popping, Lord's willing, Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to get this thing cracking. I'm going to see if I can get me a few guests on here. I really just been doing my thing. But I got to start bringing other people back on here, man, and let us all have some conversations. I appreciate all the love out there for everybody who always support me. Understand that it's much appreciated from the bottom of my heart. I don't take it for granted. Like I tell y'all, it ain't no me without y'all. I do this for y'all. It's for everybody. I represent the people. I'm always be with the people. I'm never going to be up here and be looking down on y'all. I'm always be in the mud together. We're going to always be in the dirt together. I'm always get my hands dirty with you. You never forget where you come from. Never forget your roots. And all y'all out there, y'all my people. I don't care if you broke, rich. I don't care if you got 2 followers or 1,000 followers. You my peoples. So y'all stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Share this all over your social media platforms, man. And we're going to keep inviting people to join the show because it's all about spreading love and positivity. But we're going to talk about real life stuff. We're going to get to the nitty gritty. I ain't got time to gossip about nobody. I don't care what celebrity don't like each other. I don't care what rapper beefing with who. I don't care who's sleeping with who. I don't care about that stuff. I'm trying to get to the reality stuff. Let's talk about real life stuff that's affecting our household right now. In our lives. I don't care about all the gossip. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Y'all have a blessed weekend, man. See y'all Monday night. One love, folks.